down here with another edition of early morning brainstorming. Fixing up these town images. There you go. Tanny town. Zoom in here, a little bit of Emmitsburg. I got a nice image. Or Gettysburg. There you go. Looking on the map. Little this, little that. We're back. Late spring, 1776. We're ready for a whole new action cycle. We have British reinforcements to bring in. A significant commitment by the English in this coming up move. The Colonials only get a General Nathaniel Greene, and I think he's pretty high rated. But we'll see what the British want to do with their forces, because it'd be a brand new war for America. And he brings in, I think he's got like 18 strength points he's bringing in. All right, well, first thing we're going to do for the old people in the Europe box is roll for the Howe's Fleet. I think that's who it is. I'm not sure. Yeah, Howe's Fleet. We'll roll for him. See if he wants to come in. Let me see. The first thing you do is you announce what unit you're moving. We'll move Howe's Fleet, and Howe's Fleet's destination will be Quebec. All right. Now, in the rules, they got it set up to where you can land at Quebec even if it's colonial controlled. I think that's got something to do, and I can't really see it on this map as well, but I do remember in the past checking out some past games that dealt mostly with the Battle of Quebec in the Revolutionary War, and I think the way it's situated on some kind of an island or something. Let me see if we zoom in here if they can give you that much detail. Yeah, you can kind of see it here. Let's move him out of the way. Yeah, they blotch it out, but there's something going on with Quebec to where even in the rules they're allowing the British to land. So now another thing in the rules, though, it's kind of a contradiction, is when you land it, any units coming from Europe cannot have an amphibious assault coming from Europe. Oh, I guess that has to do with maybe they're simulating the fact that they have to get stable on land, get their land on feet for a little bit, and get some logistics for an amphibious assault, you know, from the colonies. I don't know if they could bring all that over from England. That's the only thing I can think of. So no amphibious assault for units coming from the Europe box, but they can land at Quebec. So we were concluding from that the fortress on Quebec is not on the coast, and we're kind of seeing that on that island type deal. So we will first roll for Howe's Fleet and see where it wants to go. Anything but a 1. Well, I think even a 1 will get him to where he needs to go. Let's see about the better tower on over here. Oh yeah, Howe's Fleet's moving at will. All right, well, we want to bring him in this way. He will come out of the Europe box, go to St. Lawrence, and from St. Lawrence, he will go to the coastal spot over here at Quebec. There you go, bringing our ships on in. Next we'll be rolling for Grant for 5 or less for 4 movement points. Anything above that, he'll only be able to move 2. 5 or less for Grant. 4. So he gets to move his full. Well, no, we're wrong. You don't do that. All right, he just got a 4. Means he can move 4 movement points. So Grant will also go 1 into the St. Lawrence box. He will also land at Quebec. So there you go. Now we'll roll for Nipphausen, I think is who it is. That is German troops. German troops making their introduction into the North American theater. Let's see what he gets here. This will be his movement allowance. It's just 1. But I think that gets him here. Because this will get us 1 right here. Gets him in the St. Lawrence box, and from there you can deploy, I guess, to Quebec or to Halifax. we're going to move him also into Quebec. So there you go. This was considered a free movement. All right. No amphibious assault. You can't amphibious assault. So there's their free movement. Now, for their action pulse, we will have old Grant roll for his activation. Oh, let's see here. And there's the amount of troops that everybody can activate and everything. I don't think he can take the Germans with him. We'll find that all out. If he can control the whole army. And I think with only 2 stars, his limit is 10 troops. Let me find that out for you. I'll be right back. Yeah, 10 strength points is his limit. Let me see what that black, or that background color means. Red. All right. What's his name? Ooh, Grant. He's got a red background. Means he can command British, Loyalist, Six Nations, and Germans. But he has a 10 limit, 10 strength point limit. There you go. Where we find that? There you go. 2-star leaders. One with 10. 3 can have 20. You get down to the old. Let's see. Last session. Oh, whatever. It don't tell you. It sure does. Oh, okay. 1 with only 1 or 2 strength points. So there you go. They have made a major landing and said good morning to Mr. Lincoln in Quebec. Oh, well, I remember that famous line in The Longest Day when the Germans look out of their bunker and see the massive amount of ships on the horizon and say, invasion. We'll be back. Alright, then that will be the free sea movement. I don't know if we want to move any other units by sea. We don't really have too many coastal conflicts going on except here. We haven't moved him yet. Well, like I said, which is kind of weird with this mechanic. I mean, we're going through the early spring. We got 4 cycles. He's been there for a while. Why can't he move? Why do you have to only move 1 stack of units? I mean, are you simulating you only have the coordination and the logistics again to only do 1 offensive? But I have no idea. It's a game. It's all right. Yeah, it's kind of weird that you can't move everybody. You can only move 1 stack. So this guy's gonna be sitting here all spring. I don't know what it is. All right. So anyway, Grant is rolling for his activation, I guess. Did we do that? We'll get back. All right. Finally found out what day it is and where I'm at. All right. So Grant, the British taking their impulse, and Grant, yeah, rolling for activation. He just landed. No amphibious assault. He will land and then activate to move. Let's see what we got here. 5 or less for Grant to activate. So he can. Alright, that 4 means he can move his full movement allowance. If we got anything over 5, it means you can only move 2. We'll get over here and we'll take Grant with his, what we got here? 10. That's his maximum. And he's moving over here to Quebec. Now, I'm thinking that, I guess the ship can be with him. Everybody's on this little space here. Alright. So the ship will be with him. I don't know if Nipphausen can't be with him because Grant can't control more than 10 strength points. So in that little hex here, we will place this with a battle marker. Be back. Tail of the tape. Lincoln. And, the Fortress of Quebec. But we only left him there with 2 strength points. Oh, do not see Howe's fleet, Grant, and 10 strength points coming. So there you go. We were left unprepared. I don't think it's a 5-to-1 attack assault, so you can go ahead and assault. You'll have diamond modifiers for fleet. You'll have -3. Long story short, we're going to get Lincoln out of there. So he's going to withdraw or retreat. Let's see what we do down here. He is a 2-star leader. They can defend with more strength. Retreat before combat. All right, I don't know if he has to roll for that or not. Let me check that out real quick. We'll be right back. All right then, yeah, Lincoln is going to try to withdraw before combat. He needs a 5 or less. 1, all right, so you can withdraw 1 space back. But Grant can advance 1. We'll have to see how that works out. We are going to withdraw. Oh, yeah, I think you know what? Yeah, let's withdraw back here to Trey Ramirez. There he goes. He's going to retreat on him. And he gets himself a bad boy dunce hat for being disrupted. And we got old Grant here. Oh, will he advance? Well, he's in the fort by himself now. Oh, he's got 4 movement points. Oh, let me see. I believe we will advance and try to get a go at him again. Let's put the fleet here. Oh, Nipphausen here. Grant. I guess he's still got 4 movement points left. He'll move here again and attack. I think that's what the procedure could be. And if we get another bad result, retreat. That army there is gone. We'll check that out. We'll be right back. All right, so yeah, he has 4 movement points. He can keep on moving. This keeps on. So Lincoln gets to roll again. 5 or less to get that guy out of his next spot because, let's see here. Old Grant's on top of him again. So, ain't no dire modifiers for being in a fortress. He's looking to retreat. If he retreats this time, we will retreat him. Hopefully he can get back to the Army of the North. So there you go. Grant is pursuing Lincoln. 3. All right. So he will be able to retreat again. 1 space. Now, I don't know if that disruption marker destroys him now. We'll have to see what's going on here. That's kind of a contradiction. The rules just said you keep on going back, retreating. I guess there is no combat. That's what that probably is. Retreat before combat means that there was no combat, so you don't suffer no losses. Let me get my pointer, or my little mover. I'll be back. All right, then the procedure on this is if he has to retreat again, he has to take a step loss, so he will lose 1 step, and he will get his butt back here into St. Jean with the Army of the North. Now, Grant could keep on advancing. We'll put the old dunce cap back on him, and because he has 3 movement points left, that was only 1. We'll find out what we want to do with old Grant. I don't think we want to go up with the Army of the North, although he does have 10 strength points. The Army of the North has 9. He won't get that threshold of a 2-to-1. Oh, but he might move into Canada. We got to remember, too, that Carleton is the governor of Canada, and he cannot move outside of Canada. Just a little mental note. Maybe I'll remember saying that. All right, let me see what I want to do. I think it'd be stupid not to move in here. We need as many strength points as we can. So we'll move Grant into Montreal. And he will leave an obnoxious garrison counter along the way to solidify his lines of communication to the fortress of Quebec. But he has a magazine in Montreal, so we really don't need it. We'll put a garrison there anyway. We'll be right back. All right, the ranks of the British in Montreal have been swelled from 5 strength points to 15, thanks to old Grant, who just came in from England via ships and landed. So there you go. It's a whole new ballgame. Like I said, we got 95% of the British leadership in Quebec. We'll do something when we can about that, but they're all entrenched also. So there you go. That will take care of the British impulse. Wow. When we come back, it'll be the Colonials' response. We'll be back. Oh, this is what we got afterwards. British have taken back Quebec and Montreal, and they're in charge of North. I don't know what the Army of the North can do. We still have Washington down here, but he is not under siege yet. We haven't had a chance to start laying siege. Let me see if we can do that. There's a free move here now, because the Army of the North moved in last turn, so they're beginning their turn on the spot. Be right back and see if the siege is a free move. Let me see here real quick. We can look together. Well, I believe it is, now that I think about it. Oh, a leader beginning his turn laying siege, but the player must still roll for activation. Oh, to place the siege marker. Okay. That does not do it. But it says it's free. Alright, well, it's free, but he still has to roll for activation to place the siege marker. We'll do that then. Alright, so the siege of Washington will commence. And let's see who's in the Army of the North. It is Howell with a 4. He's got to be in charge because he's got the most stars. So a 4 or less to put a siege marker onto Ticonderoga. Said with a Mexican accent. Alright, 2, which means he can. We'll be right back. First implementation of a siege marker on Games of War for America. And there you go. Laying siege to Ticonderoga, which holds Washington. Alright, that is it for the British turn, I believe. I want to look at more under sieges and see what the procedure is about that. And then we'll be right back with the answers. Be right back. Then after this turn, we'll be rolling a D12 on the siege table. At no life, so that's free too. Okay. There you go. At any time, if he's attacked, we can take that off. So that's how we break the siege. Good deal. It's critical. Just for once commenced, the siege table is absolute and can only lead to no effect or surrender. Sieges take time to resolve, but are decisive. Well, we will see what we can do about getting him relieved. That will be it for the British action pulse. We come back. The colonial response. Great turn. Great mechanics. We'll be back. All right, we're going to finish out the British turn. We always want to remember these cards. And we do have one here, but I don't know if we need to use it now. I don't see why we wouldn't. Let me see here. We'll find out. I think we will play this card. Let me find out what's going on. Where I want to put 2 strength points of loyalists. Always can use some more troops. And we'll find out where we want to put them. We might put them, I think we're pretty well beefed up around Canada. We will put 2 loyalist strength points, I think, with Cornwallis, if you ever get your chance to move in this game. Only moving 1 stack per turn. Let me see. We might want to do something different there. What would the colonials do? 2 strength points, 2 strength points. I'll find this out. I'll be right back. Alright, we're going to put the 2 strength points and beef up the British Army of the North. Another thing is, I noticed that they're loyalists. They might not be able... I guess they can go to Canada. I don't see any reason why not. But, yeah, we'll put them there. With the... I guess it's General Howell. His siege of Ticonderoga against Washington. There you go. Loyalist card used by the British. And we will go now to the colonial turn. I want to see what kind of cards they got. We got extended. Ain't really much. We got our 1 key card there, but other than that. Alright, we will be back. Call this a video. Don't want to get too long. Come on back. We're having a great game. Be back.